Yeah.
Hopefully they won't yell at me, but I'm excited. I've been a Duke fan since the early 90s, and I've always wondered where the magic happens. It's not that big, but look at this place, dude.
So this is what we call Brian's Playground.
I am at Christmas in July right now. We are filming in July, and I am a kid in a candy shop. Hey guys, welcome to another episode where we take you behind the scenes of Duke's football program. As you can see, I'm back at the Yo Center. And if you can tell, today's episode is one that I had been waiting for years. We're gonna go behind the scenes with the equipment staff here at Duke to kind of get an inside look as far as how they prepare for game weeks and what it takes to get a helmet ready, as well as all the intricacies as far as getting ready for game day. Let's go have some fun. We're gonna talk with Wes Pickle, who's the director over all the equipment operations, to get an inside look behind Duke's operations. All right, guys, I'm very happy to be standing here with Wes Pickle, Director of Football Operations Equipment, over all of the equipment, actually, with Duke. See, I've already messed up. But Wes, we've gotten to know each other over the years. A lot of things are going on with Duke. And first and foremost, not a lot of people know that you're behind a lot of the equipment with Duke. So kind of give us a 411 about yourself, because you've been here since 08.
Yes.
So you're now in your third regime as far as football goes.
Yes.
But give us a little bit of background about how you got to where you are today.
So I actually started out as a student equipment manager in high school for our football team.
Okay.
As you guys can see on the camera, I stand about 5'6".
All right, I'll help you out.
So football wasn't really, in my future for playing, but I loved football growing up. Big Tennessee guy growing up, lived right outside of Knoxville. So just football was a passion of mine. So I wanted to be a part of the team, and that was the way I could be a part of the team in high school. When I went to the University of Tennessee as a student, volunteered my freshman year. Next year, I worked my way up and was on the student equipment manager staff. Kind of worked my way up to running the equipment room as a student worker. Next thing I know, Coach Cutt gets the job here at Duke, and I get a phone call that December, hey, we want to bring you over to Duke.
Okay.
And I had just graduated, so it was like, yeah, let's roll.
Were you married yet, or?
No, I was engaged though.
Oh,
yeah.
What did the missus at the time say?
I didn't have a job offer anywhere else, so she was all for it and ready for me to take it. So she was super excited and moved over here in January of 2008, and the season will be number 17.
17. Wow, that is crazy to think.
It's wild.
So as I stated, so you've been around during Coach Cutt's time, obviously Coach Elko's, and now you're entering with Coach Diaz. What are some of the differences that you've seen throughout the 17 years between the different coaching administrations?
The one thing I like to watch is like how each coach practice differently. And each one has their style of the way we run practice and how they want things run. And it's amazing the game plans that go into getting a practice schedule together and how different all three of them were and getting those ready. So that's been my favorite thing about watching, the three different staffs, is just how they prepared for a practice itself.
Is there anything that surprises you still as we enter into the 17th season of Wes Pickle over
Yeah, you're looking at it, this locker room. That surprised me. I've heard this was getting done for a long, long time. It's funny, Matt Scurll was in town yesterday, and he said he heard it in 2010 when he was playing, and now it being 2024, and we're finally here. So this would be it. Practice loop. So whole team gets short sleeve shirt, compressions, white tights, and white long sleeve to start out. So it's good. They have everything they need to start practice, and they get a whole new set starting here in a week or so.
So talk with me through, let's say a game gets over with and you guys get ready. Shout out Section 17 helmet. Got to get in on that one. So let's just look forward. Elon game finishes on a Friday. It's a little bit different because it's a Friday night game. Mm-hmm. But how long does it take you and your staff to get ready for the next week's game?
I mean, we'll immediately get back. Hopefully we'll take that Saturday off. And then
or Sunday if it's a Saturday game.
Yeah. Sunday we'll be back in the office. Okay. No matter what. And we'll get rolling for the next week. There's a lot of laundry to be done. game jerseys, game pants, game loops, coaches apparel, like all that stuff we do in-house. So it's.
And when do you guys get notified as far as like game outfits and everything like that for the following week?
So we have to turn our jersey color in on Monday by noon.
To the ACC?
To the ACC.
Okay.
Yep. And then the rest of the uniform combo will come from the head coach.
They'll make the decision.
Mm-hmm. For this part of the locker room, this was it. We'll spend I'd say weeks, all summer trying to figure out the easiest way to put everybody in.
Can we show this since it's going to come out after Monday?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay. Yeah. So Tyler, go ahead and zoom in. So this is the setup for the new locker room and where everyone is sitting, which is pretty cool. You got all the positions together. And we noticed that a little bit when we were talking with Wes. We're wondering about the wide receivers.
He spent weeks on that thing.
That's awesome.
Get it narrowed down.
How many changes did you make on this?
Player cubby. So this is the gear that the players will start out getting ready to get coming up and before camp starts. So every player has their own slot that's got their locker number in it. So when we get the gear in, we go ahead and label it all, put it in their cubby. When it's time to pull it out and give it to them, it's snap
Is this a once a year thing, or is this every so often through the season?
So we've done it both ways. It kind of depends on your staff. We've given it out everything at the beginning, and we've held a bunch of stuff throughout the year. So it kind of varies staff to staff on how you want to do things.
What does a player typically get in their bundle?
So we're still missing some stuff from Nike right now, so it's not going to look as packed as what it should.
Well, that's fine.
Should normally be, but they'll get a sweatsuit. They'll get 2 warm-ups. They'll get multiple pairs of shorts, multiple t-shirts, the hoodie tees, you name it. They get it.
Right. I got
multiple pairs of shoes, hats, backpacks, duffel bags, pre-game shirts, pre-game shorts, all that stuff that goes into getting ready for Saturday. So
Section 17 crew is going to come on as walk-on so we can be a part of it.
Come on. We would love to start as soon as possible on the helmets. So we would love to know, because we would like having 3 different helmets, having a white, black, and blue. We would love to be able to get ahead of the game as far as decaling goes. It takes a few hours. I mean, I wouldn't say 2 and I wouldn't say 5. It kind of varies. And once you get in the season, you're not doing everybody, and you're not having to change everybody. You're only changing offensive, defensive linemen, linebackers, anybody who gets a nick or a cut in the decal, you'll change it. But yeah, once you get rolling, once you get them all done, it doesn't take nearly as long.
How many volunteers or students or employees do you have helping get ready for game week?
Students during practice, the practice week, will have anywhere from 8 to 13 normally, but they don't help us really with decals and getting helmets together. That's normally just the 4 of us that are full time.
Okay. So that's y'all's baby. Y'all just want to make sure that the presentation.
That's our baby to an extent, and also the Duke students that aren't scholarship athletes. They're a little more focused on their academics than say I was a student in Tennessee. I was more focused on having fun at football.
There you go.
Our kids here are not as they're not as all in on decal and helmets and stuff like that.
That's understandable. All right, fans. It's one thing for me to make a mini helmet, but now it's time to upgrade. As you can see, we've got a fully disassembled, authentic game helmet with Duke. Wes, you're going to trust me to put this together?
Absolutely.
All right, let me see what I can do. So walk me through this. Walk me through how you make these helmets come together for the team every week.
We'll start with the front bumper.
Okay, so let's zoom in on this. You got the Bull City hands as always. All right. Is there any method, or is it just
no rhyme or reason? You just line it up.
All right, I'm gonna try my best. All right. I think I did all right there. Looks okay. Now, is there a certain, what is this adhesive that is just like a certain type of glue that
Yeah,
stays
it's just
on?
a glue that'll stay on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I did all right there. You see, he's coming behind me, like a father going, "Ah, you sure you did that okay?"
Pretty good.
Okay, all right.
Pretty good.
So now we're going
to the back. Yep.
So you got the neck bumper, as you call it. Is the
Back bumper.
back bumper, neck bumper. Okay. So love the bleed blue. Now I will say, and I will admit this, when I was, see, I almost dropped it. The back bumpers for mini helmets are the devil. It's not on there, as you can see. I used to do it, but I got so frustrated that I was spending too much time. So this, let's see here. All right, got to line the D up.
Yep, that's it.
All right. I feel like I should come in and volunteer. There we go. Look at there. What do you think? Look good? Yeah.
Did good. Now here comes the tricky part.
Oh boy.
Something you've never done before.
Oh
probably.
boy, I can't wait. Make sure it's on there. Okay.
Here's your Rydell tool.
Oh wow, you've already lost. It looks like a garden hose.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're gonna line the mask up.
Okay.
Okay. So you start with one side. Yep.
Okay. Well,
Got it lined up?
Best I think I could.
All right. So you're gonna take this piece.
Okay.
Put it in. Put the piece in first.
All right, by hand.
Yep.
All right.
Now you're gonna hold it.
Okay.
You're gonna put the pointy knob
Okay.
down in. I'm getting one first.
I was gonna say I feel like I'm gonna fail this miserably.
And then you're pushing, you hear that the pin click?
Okay, so it's not screw in, it's kind of like just clips. Okay.
Yep, this is just a pin. Yep.
Wow, okay.
You see that little dot?
Yeah.
Yep. So I'll let you do this one.
Yeah, so fans, that is something I didn't even know about. This is something new. All right, so we're gonna take that.
Yep.
We're gonna push it in.
Push it in a little bit.
All right, and then this end, is it this one?
You're not gonna push it in.
See,
Yep.
I've already failed. I just got fired.
Oh, now push it down.
Push it in with this.
Yep. Oh, did we get it?
It clicked.
There we go. We're on.
Hey, all right. I might be back in his good graces now. All right, let's try this other side.
All right, now you're on your own.
Oh boy. Tyler, you might have to speed this up. It might be a while. All right, so we're gonna put it in.
There you go.
And then we're gonna push.
It'll help you if you put your hand underneath.
Yep, that's right.
That
Thank
way
you.
you can put it. There you go.
Thank you for the guidance.
Yep.
I feel like, okay.
See how it's kind of indented?
Yep.
Now
Okay.
push.
Oh, nope. Didn't go in yet. I got more respect for you, Wes. You and Chris. Oh,
there you go.
All right, it went in. All right. My awareness skill is going down by the second. Oh, that hurt. Nope, I can't get this one.
Let's see.
Yep. Watch, he's going to do it in just a second. Look at there. That's 20 plus years of experience right there. I see these decals. Are we going to put these on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's just go ahead and show everyone. No Gothic, no Hellraiser, just good old-fashioned Duke Blue D. So is it just like with any decal? Well, oh, it's these up here.
Yep.
Okay. Yep, these other ones have been used. So we'll peel them off.
There you go.
So while I'm putting this on, I gotta ask you, the most frustrating decal at your time at Duke that's to put on?
By far the Hellraiser.
Why is it just the angles or?
So it's big, it's hard to get it to stay on, as you know.
Yep, absolutely.
But we use heat guns to get them to sit down, which, hey, doing pretty good right off the get.
Well, you know, I do have experience with the minis, so I'm not saying I'm gonna finish it good. Again, my services are available during the season.
Watch out, Wool. Did you hear that?
Hey, see, I already feel like I'm gonna mess up. So, see, this is what I do on the mini helmet side. So, I can only imagine what you got. I'm gonna have a bubble right there.
You should have come taking a lesson.
Yep, I should have. Look at this. I've already messed up. I have a greater respect for you, Chris.
I only got one pair.
Ooh.
Well, hey, look, just fire me, Wes. I'm done. You hear that? Yeah, you hear the disgust in his voice. I started off so strong,
Even
too.
for your minis, I'm gonna give you a little advice here.
Yeah.
Start on the side. Start on one side,
And then go over.
and then get it to the one side.
I actually, you know what? It's funny that you say that because I have been doing that for my minis. Yep. Master
There you go.
apprentice. Look at
There
that.
you go.
Look at the difference.
So if you start on one side, you just kind of work your way across. Yeah.
Yeah, because I started on with my minis. I started up top, and I ran into that same problem. So I should have caught myself.
Just for you. We're gonna let you try to redeem yourself.
I'm ready to redeem myself. Look at this. You got to show the camera. What?
There you go. We're gonna let him redeem himself.
I'm gonna try. Now we've gone from like.
All right, so I'm gonna help you out here.
Yep.
You're gonna try to get this piece right along that edge going across.
Okay. So you're saying get right there. About right there. I'm gonna go right there. I might be too angled, but I feel like I did good, but it looks okay. Is Wes shaking his head at me in the background, guys?
I'm not.
Now see, a connected decal like this, I feel like I have no problem with. It went a little over the hole.
So you're always gonna do that with this one, but
Okay.
we like to avoid back here.
Perfect.
And
Hey, all right.
pretty daggum good.
If you need help with Gothic help, not the D's. So, well, this is awesome. So you've got a completed helmet. We ever thought about doing that? D on one side, Gothic on the other?
There you go.
There you go. A new helmet idea. So you guys have to go through 85 of those a week, or
Shoot, that's just scholarship. So we've got 113 on the roster right now.
okay.
Yeah.
So every week when you
Home games, we'll do that number.
Okay.
Unless there's injuries or anything like that. And then road games, anywhere from 65 to 80, depending on how many players a coach wants to take.
wow. So you guys have your work cut out for you. So I've got a greater appreciation just after doing one of these. So, Wes, look, it has been great talking with you, catching up with you.
Absolutely.
Kind of getting behind the scenes because fans truly want to know what you and your staff go through. Anything you want to say to the fans as we get closer to the 2024 season?
Just come out and see us, guys. Wallsway Stadium, great place to watch a game. You know, easy access, great parking. If you get close to the stadium, come see us.
Well, that'll do it for us. Again, Wes, really appreciate your time. I know you're very busy as we gear up for the 2024 season. Thanks for letting us come into, I guess you could call it the lab.
There you go.
Getting things ready for the school and the team, but looking forward to the 2024 season.
Absolutely. Appreciate it.